So I was thinking it's a very good idea before the holidays to get some fresh scars for driving on the shoulder and on the arms. The big badass piece that will like make me cry like a baby for the next 2 weeks. Scarification. Yeah, did I mention the long and painful healing process on scarification? It was a hard night. Getting scarifications is a lot more ritualistic than tattoos are these days. And I will regret this heavy tomorrow. But today is today. We are starting now. Sketchy journey. It's a beautiful thing. Scarification. Actually, we make a skin peeling, so we peel off my tattoos so I will get some contrast. Tomorrow is the day we're leaving off to Sardinia. 2 minutes of my time, because time is the most valuable thing we have. Actually, I'm leaving. My wife is visiting her family and she will fly down to Italy. I pick her up, then we go on the boat and then we're on Sardinia. I have no time to regret stuff anyway. I'm too busy. I'm too busy with making weird stuff, you know, so I have no time to regret things. Scarification. What is the beautiful thing why people do this? I mean, it hurts. It leaves an impact on the body. It's kind of a very cruelful thing. Biggest down point for me why I decided 10 years ago why I never get scars anymore is that a very negative impact in the body. It's very unhealthy. It's you break the skin. The scars are not as healthy as a normal skin. Even tattooing, it's probably not good for the body. Probably it's 100% sure not good for the body from the healthy aspect. But breaking the skin, leaving a scar, it's a very bad influence for the body. It's time for adding some more Psysquid on me, on the shoulder and on both my hands. We just make a couple from them, so it's a little bit easier to heal, because healing scarification always sucks. Already 2 peeling sessions in the face, and I'm very scared for making all the peeling on the neck, so we will start here and then we work our way up on this side in the neck, and then we work our way down on this side on the neck. I survived the night. It was a hard night. The tough thing about scarification is not to getting it. Okay, it's also tough. But the healing. For me, the healing is like the craziest part. Having like this big thing here now for the journey. It will be really not a pleasure. I don't like to put too much things on my body will really affect me in a negative way. Like scars, you're in the sun, you're in the cold, you're getting sick, you feel it. You feel that scarification takes energy from your body. In my case, it makes no sense. I'm aware of this, and I mean, I have not much other options. But also, I take the scars, I try to heal them as fast as possible. We try to not cut them too deep. I use some special cream so that there is not much keloid coming and the scar gets very soft very fast. But it's the easiest way, in my case, to remove the skin and give me like a nice new design again. All this stuff. Camper. Big cows. So big cows here inside. I will now sort it all and get ready. Really tough. It hurts to lift my arm. It hurts to move my hands. But it gotta have to be done. We go on the big journey. Small things done. Now we come to the big part. I'm very scared from this. This will be a bitch also for healing. This will be, I think, okay, we made only the first letter, so it's not where I have to move my hand because I have to make all the driving. I should be alright. The other day I watched Apocalypto. In case you guys don't know this movie, it's a masterpiece from Mel Gibson. Very beautiful, and you see a lot of the tribes, a lot of the stuff they have. And back then, scarification, tattoos, piercings, big stretched labyrinths, lobes, nostrils, septums. It was very common in tribes, and it's one of the most ritualistic things. For me, getting scarifications is a lot more ritualistic than tattoos are these days. And it's a beautiful thing. I mean, let's be honest. Not every ritual you do, not everything you do to your body have to be something healthy. You know, it's okay when you are aware of it's not that healthy. I think it's okay. And for me, there's a lot of reason to get scarifications. It's something really nice to start in your face, as example, because it's visible, it's a permanent thing you put in your face, but it's not have this crazy visual aspect than a tattoo have. For a lot of people, especially when I was young, or I made this to other friends who was more younger in their journey of their body modifications, it's a nice step in society, because other people's family, friends, etc., they see it, and it's like, some they not even ask, because they think, oh, you had maybe accident, or or like they don't want to know. It's maybe the better saying, or I don't know. It's hard to say, but it's easy. It's easy to put in your face. It have something tribalistic for yourself, something ritualistic for yourself. A little step into, without having too much in your face. So yes, I like it. This is how I will drive now. Now it's time to fill up the LPG and the gas. And I packed everything nice and tidy. Let's start with my fresh wounds. Oh, that will be a bitch. That will be really, really beep. So a couple of hours of ride. I would say the scar looks pretty alright. I drive like this. The hands look a little bit more not dry. I think from the movement, from shifting the gears and from the turning around. It's an old camper, so there's no help for steering. It's time to make a little snack, a little evening dinner, and have a little rest, a couple of hours, and then we drive. Then drive a few more hours. Yeah, what to do? It's just like ugly highway till the mountains. I want to wake up at the mountain somewhere. That would be nice, but that takes a couple of hours of driving. Fast, quick food for me alone today, because I'm very, very hurt. Yeah, did I mention the long and painful healing process on scarification? So it's really, you have to really think ahead for scarification. Also, you should not get too much scarification at once. I know some people, they got like a lot of scarification and they had a lot of issues with the healing. I mean, not the healing just for the scar. When the scar is healed after like a few weeks, then it takes like up to 1 year that the keloid comes out, that the scar gets soft again, for your body react to it. It's really a lot of time you have to like plan ahead. You have to put in, you make sure you're not playing like some crazy sport activities, some crazy whatever going in the sun. Like there's a lot of things. Well, I try to put all my new scarifications over the winter period. I try to make it in the times I know I will not make so much sport stuff. I can let it heal. Like you see, like on my hands and here, there is a lot of movement. So I want to have the less movement possible for the next few months. I will also use the special cream for making the scars softer very fast. So it speed up the process a little bit, but be aware. So I survived the big badass piece that will like make me cry like a baby for the next 2 weeks. And the little things on the hand, they will just add salt on the crying on the baby. But yeah, no, I will have a nice rest. It's already late. And tomorrow morning I will have to pack Mimi, because I didn't pack the camper today because I had no time. I was thinking that will be really suck tomorrow, but as I was mentioned before, I'm a professional in bad decisions. I will have to deal the consequences tomorrow. No, I just rest. Because scarification, brandings, it's the most mutilation modification you can probably do to your body. Beside of like the weirdest amputation things and whatever people do these days, chopping off their nose, ears, lips. I see weirdest stuff, and I don't like to put too much you know, that this is this line of mutilation and modification, you know, and I think mutilation is when it starts affect your abilities of life too much, you know, without you are really aware of, you know. When you are 100% of aware what you do and how it will affect the rest of your life, and you're living a life where it's okay with that compromise, then I think it's still on the edge, you know. And I don't mean like you say I chop off my hand because I don't need it, and then like you're 20 years old and you don't know what you do with 30, you know. That's a different topic. That's, in my eyes, for sure mutilation. Same with getting too much scarification without like touching into. I got a lot of scarification, and not a lot in once, but like when I was young, I got a lot of scarification already on me, and I know how it is to live with it. I know how it affects my body, and I'm very aware of, and I go aware into getting a lot more scarifications on my body, and I try to take the time for healing and like, you know, all the stuff. Yeah, like, I don't know. So I'm in the Swiss Alps now. It's crazy snowstorming out there, pitch black and crazy snowstorming, but tomorrow it'll be a beautiful day. We cross the Alps, maybe a break for like some small walk, no running, and continue our journey to Italy, where we meet Mrs. Katz. So that's it. Peace out.